We are back for this final episode. So let us begin this. Let's see. Wait, where am I?
Is he still alive?
He was when Olga brought him in. I've checked everything, including the genome data, but there's nothing on this guy.
Let me see.
NSA,
There I am.
CIA, FBI.
Okay.
He doesn't exist in any database. He's a non-existent operative from a non-existent organization.
I suspected
Speak
as
for
much.
yourself.
However, I
So
know
yes,
this
Lord
man.
Sack's here.
Wake him up.
Wake him up. You know what happens when you wake up a destroyer? You ask Goku and Vegeta what happens when you wake up a destroyer. That destroyer gets mean and cranky.
It's been a while, hasn't it? Jack the Ripper?
The Ripper.
You know this fellow?
You remember me, don't you? You've grown. High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory, too?
Ah, get the testicles away from me.
This is my son. I taught him everything.
You know, Merrick from the abridged Yu-Gi-Oh! Is gonna be like, yeah, my Megriv is better.
Jack, I never thought I'd see you again.
Never thought I'd see you again.
You know me?
You don't remember. Your name, your skills.
Your skills.
Everything you know.
Yes, I got a
you learned
mindset of
from me.
skills.
The 80s. The Civil War. You were one of the best among the child soldiers that fought in that conflict. When you were barely 10 years old, you became the platoon leader of the small boy unit. At the time, your outstanding kill record earned you several nicknames, including White Devil and Jack the Ripper.
And the Ripper.
Jack, I was your godfather. I named you. When the war ended, you disappeared from the relief center. I wondered what happened to you. I should have known they would recruit you.
It's an interesting coincidence.
If he's a lackey for the Patriots, I doubt he knows anything of interest.
Of interest.
What should we do with him?
We'll use him like you suggested.
Like you suggested.
What about Dead Cell?
Ignore them.
You can't ignore them. There.
Happening again?
Could it be that he's here too?
In another hour, we demonstrate the power of Arsenal gear.
Attack with standard weapons, of course.
Indeed.
Yes, proceed as planned.
At last report, all is well with GW.
Yes.
How about the troops?
The men are being refitted with Arsenal gear equipment as ordered.
As ordered. Indeed.
You're the spitting image of Big Boss.
Wow, that's a compliment.
Is that so? Perhaps I should be grateful to this kid for that.
This situation, I find it very nostalgic.
Where am I?
Why, inside Arsenal gear, of course.
But
Actually,
Megriv.
we're also inside the memory of Shadow Moses.
Shadow Moses.
I'll take this back. You don't need this anymore, do you? A foul wind is blowing. We shall speak again.
Excuse you.
Don't move. Stay as you are.
We're being monitored by a camera.
What are you up to?
What are you at?
I'm switching over to nanocommunication.
Mr. X? Ninja?
Correct. It's me.
I thought you were the leader of the Russian troops.
No, that was just a smokescreen.
A
A
smoke
smoke
screen.
screen?
I was sent to provide you support.
Support? Who sent you? The Colonel?
No, the Patriots.
What?
I deceived my troops, betrayed them.
Betrayed
But
them?
why?
My child
Indeed,
is
why?
being held hostage by the Patriots. It all started 2 years ago when I lost my father during the tanker incident. My men and I
Tanker
had nowhere to go. So we joined forces with an illegal Russian organization.
The Russian
Indeed.
Mafia?
Something like that, actually. I learned much later that it was a subordinate organization of the Patriots. I was expecting at the time. When I gave birth to my child, it turned out I was in a hospital run by the Patriots. In the morning, my child was gone. My baby is being kept somewhere in this country.
Have you ever met your child?
No. Once a month, they send me a
No.
photo of my child via network. I've never even held the child in my own arms.
I see. Given your situation, nobody can blame you for what you did.
That's your opinion.
What about Snake?
Your
I
opinion.
thought you were enemies.
He wasn't responsible for my father's death. Actually, we owe him our lives.
A lie.
2 years ago, they were responsible for getting us out of the sinking tanker alive.
So you were partners since the incident?
No, I only found out the truth shortly before this,
Huh?
when I confronted him here.
You fought with Snake? When?
Well, it was around the time you were holding hands with that girl.
Snake.
But more and more mysterious things he does beyond
So
our
you
backs.
joined hands with him to pay back a debt.
No, mutual gain.
Mutual gain?
My job was to assist you. If Solidus gets away with Arsenal, your mission is a failure. The Patriots would judge that as failure on my part and terminate my child. Putting it simply, my child's life depends on your success.
So you did it all for your child. But why would the Patriots want to help me? Are they hoping I'll take Solidus out?
No, you're just like me. We're just pawns.
Pawns for what purpose?
The S3 plan.
Huh?
You'll figure it out sooner or later, but I wonder if you'll handle the truth.
What do you mean?
Listen, we haven't got time for this. Solidus will commence his attack any minute. He's got to be stopped.
What about the virus?
No results so far. I think the Patriots have tampered with the program.
Will it work?
I don't know.
Get me out of this thing.
Not yet. I'll release your restraints after I leave this room.
Where's my gear?
Snake's got everything.
Yes,
I
where
couldn't bring
is
it
my
here.
gear?
And where do I find Snake?
The passageway ahead leads to a hangar. He'll be waiting there. I gave him a card key for the hangar.
Does Snake plan to destroy Arsenal gear?
No, even for Snake, it's impossible to completely destroy this thing. The only option is to stop
Completely
Solidus and his men.
Impossible, huh?
What are you going to do?
Stay concealed. That's my role. I still can't afford to be discovered.
Roll.
Olga, you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
Oh. Dare you. Dare you. Also, but nearly 50% of you that are watching this have not subscribed. Do subscribe, please, and thank you.
Jack, are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Jack, is it true? What Solidus said?
Yes.
It's unbelievable. Drafting small children, sending them to war? It's not allowed under international conventions.
ICC rules don't mean a lot in war.
Indeed.
Someone told me that there are over 300,000 children in combat right now. I was just one of them.
So you remember. I thought your memory had been manipulated by them.
Manipulated.
It was. But I have nightmares every day. pieces of the past I can't put
I think
together.
it's just fun. I can just
Why
move
didn't
them
you
around.
tell me?
You couldn't begin to understand.
You wouldn't know that until you try me.
I didn't want you to get hurt. There was never a real reason for me to fight, except that someone put a gun in my hand. And that someone was him.
It wasn't your fault.
If I survived the day's fight, I was praised, fed, and had a bed to sleep in. I think I was only 6 when I held my first AK. But I'm not even sure of that.
Jack.
I'm not like Snake. I never questioned why we fought. There was no purpose, no way out. They give you a gun, you ask how many to kill. If you didn't, you were the one they shot instead.
It's okay. No one is blaming you.
We were shown Hollywood action films every day. The kind with macho guys and big guns. They call it image training.
Ugh.
They built us from the ground up into killing machines. We were fed once a day. I can still taste the gunpowder they mixed into the food.
Gunpowder? In the food?
The gunpowder had toluene in it, giving it hallucinogenic properties. It kept us drugged, controllable.
Oh my God!
When the Civil War ended, those of us who survived were taken in by NGOs. They gave me a new life in the States. I can't complain. But nothing's changed. The only people who have no problem with my past have secrets and agendas of their own. Terrible nightmares. Every night. I can never forget.
Jack.
I'm afraid of the night. That's why I don't sleep next to you.
You should have told me.
Told you what? That I'm
Hey,
a
I
killer?
wonder.
And always have been?
No, no.
What I hate more than anything else in the world is my own past. I didn't want you or anyone to know about it. Now I know why I was chosen for this mission. No one can take him on, take him down, except me. I've been kept alive this long for this. I knew as soon as I saw Solidus.
Jack, I love you the way you are now. You have to believe me. I didn't know anything about you, I admit that. Where you were born, how you grew up. But I know that now. And I know that what I feel for you can only get better. And I'll share in your past if that's the price.
It doesn't work that way. No one can share the burden of what I've done. It's not one of those warm and fuzzy things couples share.
Unfortunately.
I accept the good and the bad, Jack. That's what you do for someone you love.
I don't want to share my past with anyone. I just want to forget about it.
Jack, I haven't told you, about what I've done.
The last 2 years with you, it's been more than I've ever hoped for.
Jack.
But I can't go any farther. I know you want to get married. But I can't. I can't risk starting a family. There's no way to erase my childhood.
It's all right, Jack. Please, don't say any more.
Don't say another word. Okay, let's see how this is gonna look. Okay, yep. That's what I was afraid of. So it's a good thing I just put this on there. Let's see. I'll put it right here. Alright, kinda hard that the camera is not gonna stick with him. Get the medicine.
Raiden, do you copy? You must continue your mission.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation.
Never
Leave him
factor,
out of
huh?
this.
I can't do much naked, especially in this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
I think Snake has my gear.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
Colonel, are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is, mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game. The point is that you play out your part, and I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just
Perfect
remembered
performance.
something.
What?
That I've never met you in person. Not once.
Complete your mission, according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean
The
by
frick does
that?
that mean?
Over and out.
You know what? If I'm not gonna do this momentarily. Nope, nope.
There's somebody there.
No, there isn't. Go away.
Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
What did you say?
The mission is a failure. Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Indeed.
Don't worry, it's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
I'm
What
nowhere
are you
near the
talking
TV.
about?
Raiden, something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home. I had
I'm
a couple
nowhere
of
near
miles
the
to
TV.
go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky to the east. It was moving very irregularly. Suddenly,
Irregularly?
there was intense light all around me, and when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me?
You were
Fine.
high.
Forget it.
That's what I think happened. Yeah. Oh, wait.
Honestly, though, you have played the game for a long time. Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
I just got started. Now go away. Now I don't know where the guards are. Oh. Ooh, that was close. I'm going over here. Uh-oh. Is that a false bottom? Yeah, it is. No, it's not. What am I talking about? I have no idea where I'm gonna go next. I'm going right here. Go away. Hopefully he stays knocked out until I get to a safe zone. And I'm out of here. Whew. Didn't think I would make it. Alright, what?
Actually, there is something I have been meaning to tell you, but I just couldn't.
Alright,
I think
spit
you
it
should
out.
know, though. On Saturday morning last week, I saw a guy leaving Rosemary's room. How should I put it? It was like they were intimate.
Intimate?
Sorry to bring this up during the mission, but
Whee! I don't know why I just did that.
President Baker should be somewhere to the south of where you blasted through the wall. Hurry and save him before the terrorists discover his code.
Been there, done that already on the last game. What?
Actually, I'm in really bad shape financially. I pay money to my ex-wife as part of our divorce settlement, among other bills. I just had no choice but to make you pay for lunch the other day. I'm really sorry.
That was wrong. Ooh, a video. Go away, I'm watching video. Go away, call. Talk about spam calling. I'm watching the video, go away. I don't need to take your call right now. I'm busy. Go away, please. Okay, what? What's so important you have to interrupt my call?
Even my patience has its limits. I just can't
But
leave
you
this thing up to
suck.
you
I was
any
watching a
longer.
video. You
I'll
stop
do the
calling
fighting.
me.
You can just go home.
I don't see you on the field, sir. Okay, not who I was hoping
Variety
for.
level 13. Rescue Meryl. The return of Ginola.
Ginola. Ginola. There's the call I was waiting for.
Jack, it's me.
Hi, Rose.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about that conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
What is it?
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence. I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me?
Yes, by the Patriots.
By the
You're a spy?
I suppose. Yes. It's an ugly word. Are you still there?
Was sleeping with me a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
How could anyone?
I can't excuse what I did. I've reported every detail of your personal life to them these 2 years.
These 2
what you did,
years.
said, everything.
Must have been fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone. Like what I felt for you.
So that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
Like
I
a
reinvented
pawn.
myself to
Right,
suit your
like
tastes.
a pawn.
Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
It was my job.
Great performance. Had me completely fooled.
What I really wanted was for you to see the real me. It hurt to play out this
Talk about being a guinea pig,
romance.
huh? Right.
It was worse to lie to myself than to you. The more love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end, too. It was just a game.
Unfortunately.
Not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Not
Jack,
theirs.
I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that? It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand, but I have nothing left to...
Jack!
What?
He's like, what?
I'm carrying. I'm pregnant, Jack.
You're supposed to wear protection, Raiden. You're supposed to wear
going on?
protection. Damn it, Raiden. You're supposed to wear protection.
Amazing how you walk around like that.
That's what I was thinking.
Snake!
Been waiting long?
Where's my gear?
Right over there.
Yes, they finally got clothes on.
That's more like it. Everything you had when you were captured is still there.
Yeah, Kodak call.
Sorry about earlier. I had to use you as bait to gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
You never asked.
You never asked.
Not happy about that? Get over it.
Any effects of the virus yet?
Still waiting on that.
So, it was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it one way or another. There's also a troop of production model Rays ahead.
How
Yeah.
many units?
25, according to Olga.
That's a lot.
25?
Yeah. Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears before, but I think we can deal.
No way we can.
We can, because we have no other choice.
How?
I've stocked up on Stinger missiles. Oh yeah, Olga left this for you.
Ooh, a present. I got me a present. A sword. Now I feel like Trunks. I feel like the
Why?
future Trunks.
Olga asked me to give it to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades.
Alright, controls.
Move the right stick up and down to make a vertical slice, and left and right to slice parallel to the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
Move the stick in a circle to do a rotating cut. Push it forward to lunge and strike. You can guard with your blade if you have the L1 button pressed down. You should be able to deflect a bullet or two.
A bullet or two.
Damn kid.
Ah, he's chasing me!
Moron. What are you thinking?
Oh, I didn't get to knock him out. Uh-oh.
Moron.
Haha, you missed me. There we go. He's knocked out. Let's see if I can get his dog tags. Alright, got his dog tags. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the snake. Let's talk about this. No. No. Ah! Got it. Ah, I missed. How am I missing?
Damn kid.
Ah, you missed me. Where is he? Oh, he's right there.
Moron. What are you thinking? Damn kid.
Oh yeah. I wonder. Oh, I can.
Moron.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm ready for it to continue now. Come on, game. There we go. Yeah.
Come on, time to go.
Time to get it.
If you run out of ammo, you can have mine.
You got enough?
Absolutely. Infinite ammo.
Infinite ammo.
Wait up, Snake.
What?
Yeah, what? What do you want, kid?
Snake, have you ever enjoyed killing someone?
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between reality and a game.
And again,
Diminished sense of reality, huh? VR training will do that.
No, it was field training when I was a kid. I lied, Snake. I have more field experience than I can remember. It's not VR that's doing this to me.
then what is?
Raiden, we don't carry guns to take people down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend, a hero. I'm Jack the Ripper, a dirty reminder of a terrible mistake.
Legends
terrible
don't mean a whole
mistake,
lot.
indeed.
I was just a name to exploit. Just like you.
People will remember only the good part, the right part of what you did.
There's no right part in murder. Not ever. And we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
Exactly.
And what are you and Otacon fighting for?
A future? You can stop being part of a mistake. Starting now.
What am I?
Yes,
What am I
starting
supposed
now.
to do?
Find something to believe in, and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
Believe in what?
That's your problem. Come on.
Yeah, come on. Let's go, kid.
Snake, Raiden.
Otacon, you all right?
Yeah, so are all the hostages.
That's good news.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The
What?
Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Strange? How?
Just strange. No idea.
Interference?
I don't know.
Where is this Colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
1, 2. Here we go. I'm gonna save my bullets. I'm just gonna go around and use my sword. Nope. Aww. I'm gonna hold my blade like this. Hey-ya! Fun guy. Yeah, get him, Snake. And I'll let him do it. I'm not supposed to do much work anyways. And see? And besides, he's got more ammo than I do. Alright. Do you have any more dog tags, Snake?
What's your problem?
You're just gonna go sleepy sleep. Night night. No more dog tags? I guess not. Okay, I already got all his dog tags. Oh shoot. Alright, wake up. I didn't do anything. What are you looking at me like that for? Why are you aiming your gun at me? You know, just for that, I'm gonna hit you.
Moron.
Oh no, I got a call. And I'm immune to your hits.
Raiden, about this Colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
Where?
Inside
where?
Arsenal.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
What the hell does this mean?
I bet with
I
all
think
this
it
stuff, it
means
runs
you've
almost
been
back of her
talking
head
to
and
an
don't understand
AI.
it.
That's impossible.
The Colonel probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your
mortals and
own nanomachines.
contraptions.
The Colonel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy.
But it's probably the truth. The virus may be
true.
starting to affect GW, which would explain the Colonel's behavior.
It was all an illusion? Everything I've done so far?
Raiden.
Yes,
Snake,
right then.
what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Flesh and blood.
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
Yes, let us go. Another call.
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay. Does Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Raiden!
Is this what Olga was talking about?
Okay, obviously the kid's being weird. Oh yeah, I got this from last episode.
What's your problem?
Double checking. Night night. Alright. Just make sure you're not holding any other dog tags. Actually, I could have just checked it then this way. Alright. He's dog tag free. I just had to be sure. Alright. I gotta wake him up. Wake up. Alright. What are you looking at me like that for? You wanted to sleep for just a little bit and I woke you up, didn't I? Alright, let's do this. Yeah. Looks like they got us surrounded. Sword time. Ouchies. Darn it, Snake, save me someone. I got one, save me more. Darn it, Snake. Alright, you know what? You're starting to make me mad now, Snake. Alright, where are you? Go to sleep. I wanted to do something too, you know. Yeah. Ouchies. How dare you? Ouchies. Eh. Don't worry, this is part of the game. Ouchies. I can't stand Snake taking all the fun for himself. I want to get some kills. Ah, yeah. Ouchies. Let me up. That's right. Yeah. Ouchie. Oh, you little... Get up, get up. Alright. Oh, just in time too. Sorry, Snake. I had to put you to sleep. I was getting tired of you doing all the work. Ah, the last member of Dead Cell.
Fortune.
Wait, if she's called Fortune, does she do fortune telling?
All my sorrows.
What?
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us. Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter how hard I try, I can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only thing we live for is to see it end. Our wait is almost over.
You can't be serious about firing the nuke.
Since no one can kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can.
Everyone you can, huh?
Starting you sucks.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead.
When did this become tender?
You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
I don't know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Yes, one thing clear. One thing clear.
Lies.
Raiden, get out of here!
Yeah.
Jack, I've been watching how you fight. It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days.
In the old days.
Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior.
Get off my rations.
The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But
come out here and say that to my face.
And their plan, too.
No, it's like a slice and dice.
Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy. As bait.
As bait? Wow. Come out here.
Those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute. Split between life and death. You ran from it. And now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
That's so. Come on here. There you are.
No more games, Jack. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now. I've given you a worthy opponent, at least.
I see.
But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
I once knew. Let the party begin. Let the party begin. Alright, let's see. Let's make a little call.
Raiden, aim for Ray's head section with the Stinger missiles.
Okay, that's all you're gonna tell me? Okay, fine. Oh, I don't know why I'm going down there. Alright, Stinger. Nope. Ouchie. Nope. Bye-bye. Alright, who's next? Uh-oh. The water cutter. There we are. No Ray Jose. Nice. Surprise, surprise.
So you decided to show yourself.
Oh, don't do this! They'll know!
I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
What about you? This is suicide!
Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies. You understand?
The child.
The child. The legendary.
That's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you! Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family. I know I'm going to hell, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death wish, I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
Oh, this has been a quick fight.
Olga!
That was way too fast for a fight there.
Enjoy the show, Jack. Let's pick up where we left off. What's going on? What's wrong with it?
AI. GW, it's out of control.
What?
Out of control. Out of control. Looks like some kind of malfunction in their systems.
I'm reading an abnormal impulse cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Ocelot, what have you been up to?
It's too late. Arsenal's system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent course.
Gone haywire, huh?
Stupid machines.
Stupid machines. You know the old saying, you want something done, you gotta do it yourself.
Damn the Patriots.
Sounds like, and looks like someone's not in a good mood.
You still have some use.
I've captured Snake.
Snake?
Unfortunately.
Bring him in.
And he's out again. What's that look on his eyes? It looks like he got zombie-like eyes. Sure, why not? I'll save again, why not?
Are you awake yet, Jack?
What a hangover. Oh,
the Arsenal
yeah,
AI is corrupted
Snake,
beyond
A-Fortune.
repair. I admit that I underestimated you.
Stupid Ray. Okay, what is this?
I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
Ah. Get tapped it faster. Talk about getting squeezed the life out of you.
You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
And the clock goes on.
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
In the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
Indeed.
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
The real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots. They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots' Wiseman's Committee.
Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really?
Another way.
But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted.
First things
I won't
first.
stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that.
So, we're not done here yet.
What exactly do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous.
Here it is, he said.
I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project.
Of the project.
You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Like what?
Ames and the President's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Fox Die. Did you really think they were all a coincidence? Ames' own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well.
As well.
As for the President, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part.
A lot of
As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxtie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus.
Before execution.
Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel would provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project? How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What a shot.
What?
I think Asa would put Deadshot out of business.
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No!
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
You mean you didn't know this?
Thought I got her in the heart.
It missed.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right.
On the right.
Waste of metal, my dear. But your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
Man, Asa's been doing a lot of secretive things. Shoot off my testicle! Ah, just kidding.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
On the exercise, huh?
Just try.
So what?
How's this then? Damn.
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Everybody down!
What the? Impossible!
I'm gonna call BS and all that.
She is Lady Luck.
I am so calling BS and all that.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
Damn! Try this instead.
Oh boy.
No! No! No, not now!
Seems like someone's possessed.
Brothers! Liquid! I've been waiting for this! It can't be.
It cannot be.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all...
After all...
I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss. Time to say goodbye!
Damn.
If you're planning to go out the liquid, now it's the time, Solid.
It's a good way to go.
Liquid! Stop this thing!
Hey, Snake! You coming?
And we are left with these two. Ooh, bright light. Bright white light.
Federal Hall.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
April 30th?
Yeah, we're not even near that in real life, but in
That's
the game,
right.
yes.
George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence, the dawn of a new nation, here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule, liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
Could have, he says. But it, unfortunately, it didn't. Well, not unfortunately, but it did.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation. The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles, cloned from our father with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well.
Well, now if you want to know life lessons, pick up from Solid
All
Snake.
I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon. That will be my legacy, my mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all. And we will become the Sons of Liberty!
Sons of Liberty, huh? That'd be interesting.
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human.
I see your point.
Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Raiden, you seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context?
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics,
hey, I'm the only ruler around
information
here.
And memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you?
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap!
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best, and you got there all by yourself.
He's like,
what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity. The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof.
You have your proof.
There are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to.
Hold my
What?
hand.
Trying not to hurt me? Dear,
Lean on
the one
me
you were trying not
when
to
you're
hurt
not
was yourself.
strong, and I'll
Avoiding the
be
truth
your
under the guise of
friend.
kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Okay, that's some manipulating nonsense I've ever heard.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
Jack, my son.
Yes, that's right, Jack. I am your father.
My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
Shocker. Jerry,
I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix. It's time we were both free.
Where in the world did he get that sword? Did he just find it while Jack was talking to people or what? Alright, here we go. Final showdown.
I have other reasons for wanting you dead.
Wanting you dead.
The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they formed.
They formed.
Brace yourself.
Torpedo.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, slice them up.
Hey. What? Let's go.
That's right, I slice your missiles like a boss. What now?
Let's go.
Ah! That got me dead set. Uh-oh. Let go of me. Ouchies. I said let go, not slam me down.
Good work, Jack. This is where it gets interesting.
Interesting, he says.
Let's go. Over here.
Ouchie. What?
Right, you have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're
My
not just
last
pawns in
duty,
some
he said.
simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. You're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game. Exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
Defeat Solidus. Oh, come on, I jump out of that way. Ouchie.
Let's go.
Okay, did not mean to do that. So did not mean to do that. He's laughing. I'm glad he's having a good time. Okay. Alright, that was an accident. It won't take me long. Nope. There we go, there's my jumping.
Let's go.
Ouchies.
What's wrong with you?
Ah, why you? I don't know. I haven't been doing this in a long time. Give me a break. There we go. There we go. Right back where we are before. I better not get that same phone call. Not phone call, but codec call. Yeah, that's right. Get up. Ouchies. It's over. Another snake bites the dust. And there we have it. Ah, long drop. And there she wrote, the final combat of this game. So enjoy the rest of the scenes. And of course, I'm still gonna be moderating it. Such big buildings. And here we are. And he's just randomly having it shown his dog tag.
Who am I, really? No one quite knows who or what they are.
He's back.
The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
As your brain tells you.
What am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future.
Your own name,
Decide
your own
for myself?
future.
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time.
Kinds of choices.
But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you. By the way, what is that?
Yes, what is that?
Dog tags.
Anyone you know?
Anyone you know?
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on. They taught me some good things, too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word, even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry, I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Yes.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up, we have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
What?
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriot's identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
And there she is.
Snake?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh. Yeah.
See me for what I am, okay?
I know.
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now.
Hmm?
Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. But genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
Only, he says. Okay, this is where I gotta lower the music down. What I was gonna talk about at the end here is that tomorrow, hopefully it happens that I'm gonna be having a Let's Chat with, hopefully with Rich and 501. Hopefully it's gone through tomorrow night, but it's not for certain yet, but we'll see. Hopefully it happens. And yes, I'll put 501's information and description down below to find his channel and his social media. And let's see, what else am I gonna do? As far as Metal Gear Solid 3 is concerned, Snake Eater, that's gonna be next weekend, next Friday night. Because like I said, I'm gonna do a just chatting tomorrow night. Since we pretty much ended this, what seems like to be really short somewhat, but excuse me, I got burp. But anyways, it's not for certain. Hopefully we can have a chat with 501 and see what we're going to be doing in the future. But yeah, good old times playing this game. And sorry for most parts I forget to turn on my mic. I hate when I forget to turn on my mic. I hate when I forget to turn on my mic. But, you know, hopefully I don't forget anymore. Because it's like, it's right in front of my face. Like, turn on your mic. But, you know, I don't know what to say anymore. But I can't believe I died. One time I died. Ah, yes, this game brings back so many memories back in the day. Like, you have no idea how much memories this game brings back memories. So many memories. All memories' sake. Now, let's see. You know what? On second thought, I think I'm going to be closing the polls for now. There. There you go. So you all know I've closed the poll for now. But I'll open back up the next time I stream. And when you see that, yeah, it means yeah, that the whole thing's closed up for now. And yeah, I'll definitely play Metal Gear Solid 3, like I said, tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. What am I talking about? Next Friday, I'm going to be playing that. Next week, on Friday. To start off the weekend. Oh, well, maybe do I want to do that or not? I haven't decided fully what I want to do. Let's see. I'm hoping we can get the challenge going the beginning of next month, hopefully. Wait, let me look at my calendar. You know what? That's actually a good idea. Let me look at my calendar before I come out with ideas. Hopefully we can figure something out. Okay, so... I'll talk to Glitch and 5-1 tomorrow and see what we can discuss. You know what? Because I know they like to do their own thing and see what happens and see if we can plan it out. I did issue this challenge to 501 for a while. But I'm just kind of hoping we can get something going. Hopefully we can get some kind of challenge going on. Do something new, you know. Let's see, what else to talk about. As far as Metal Gear Solid 2 Volume 2 comes out, I am so playing that. I'm playing those games for sure. I just wish they add Metal Gear Raiden into it. But, you know, I would like to play that sometime. Yeah. Good times playing these games. Good old times. And let's see. Let's see. So I'm glad you all made it to watching me do the stream. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be an ending here. Good old times. Reminds me of my younger days of these games. I remember the credits being so long too. Yes, thank you Hideo Kojima, thank you, and thank you Konami for remaking these games. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Is there gonna be another cutscene? Well, oh, there it is.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
Words to live by. Something you all need to keep that in mind.
Snake, you there?
Oh.
It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
Dun dun dun.
What the hell?
Exactly. They continued. Oh wow. Really? 4 times? Huh. I don't recall that, but whatever. Alert mode. Okay, 6 times. That wasn't bad, I guess. 6 times. Right. Let's see. Persons, 50 killed. Oh yeah. Rations, 13 used. Did they give out a rank? Let's see. Did they give out a rank? Oh yeah, they do. Sea lice. A cut above. A cut above. So that's my code name, huh? Sea lice. Or is it? Yeah, it's Sea Lois. Lois? Is that what it says? Lois? Huh. New item attained. What did I get? A digital camera for the tanker episode. Digital camera for the plant episode. Okay. As you all can see, this is the end of the Metal Gear Solid 2 saga. But until then, everyone, I just want you all know where we're going to be chatting tomorrow night if it's still happening. It's going to be in this location. This location. This is where we're going to be chatting on my channel over here. And my comrades, 501 Legion and Glitch, will be doing the same on their own channels. They can do whatever they want to do. So until then, everyone, this is your Destroyer, Lord Zack, signing out.